In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. When Hazrat Umar ibn al-Khattab radiallahu anhu became the second Caliph of Islam after Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu, the responsibility of leadership weighed heavily upon him. He was known for his strength, firmness, and deep fear of Allah. And from the very first day of his rule, he made it clear that his mission was to establish justice and uphold the teachings of Islam in every aspect of life. Standing before the people of Medina, he declared that leadership was a trust, not a privilege, and he was merely a servant accountable before Allah. He emphasized that he would not tolerate oppression, corruption, or negligence, whether it came from the rich or the poor, the powerful or the weak. From the very beginning, Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu introduced reforms that made the Islamic State an example of justice and equality. He appointed governors with the condition that they live simple lives, close to the people, and he ordered them never to build palaces or distance themselves from ordinary citizens. To ensure this, he would personally check on their lifestyles, traveling to towns and villages in disguise at night to see how the people were living. He often carried sacks of food on his own shoulders to feed the poor, showing that the caliph was not above serving his people. Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu also established the first organized judicial system in Islamic history. He separated the responsibilities of judges from governors, ensuring fairness and independence in courts. He gave strict instructions that no judge should ever show favoritism or accept bribes, and he made it clear that even the caliph himself could be taken to court if he wronged someone. This was not just theory. It actually happened. There are recorded incidents where Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu appeared in court like any ordinary man to defend himself when a citizen complained. His sense of justice became legendary to the point that people would say, even if a mule stumbles on the road of Iraq, Umar will be questioned about it. Under his rule, stipends were organized for the poor, widows, orphans, and those unable to work. He set up the Bait al-Mal, public treasury, and ensured that wealth was distributed fairly, not hoarded by the powerful. He introduced census and record keeping for the first time, making sure that no one was left neglected. His governance extended beyond the Muslim community as well. He guaranteed protection and rights for non-Muslims living under Islamic rule, ensuring they were treated with dignity and fairness. His justice was not limited to words. It was visible in his actions, and it earned the respect of both Muslims and non-Muslims alike. One of the most remarkable qualities of Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu was his humility, despite holding immense power. He lived in a simple house, wore patched clothes, and ate the same food as ordinary people. He would often sleep on the ground with no guard, because he believed that justice was the strongest shield of a ruler. Stories of his justice became famous across the lands, and people from faraway regions would travel to Medina to witness his governance. His early reforms laid the foundation for one of the greatest periods of justice in world history, where the rights of the weak were preserved, and rulers were held accountable before the law. Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu's era reminds us that true leadership means service, humility, and the establishment of justice for all. His life teaches us that power is not for pride, but for responsibility.